What a day. So it turns out that I bought 2 stolen watches, which is just fabulous. I bought a bundle of watches from a trader the other week, and annoyingly serviced them, prepped them, cleaned them, and forgot to do the watch register checks when they came in. Well, I didn't actually, but because it was from a trader that I know, I didn't do them, and I thought, I'll do them later. Now I've done, over the years, probably about 1,300 watch register checks. Hello. Sorry about that, just nearly died. 1,300 or so watch register checks, and up until today, only one of them has come back as being flagged. So today, getting 2 flagged from the same batch was just marvellous. Now this is no, I'm not going to name the trader, and it's not the trader that I'm having a go at, but it's really important to make sure that when you buy a watch, whether you buy it from a trader or even if you're buying it from a private individual, you get a watch register certificate done. So the 2 watches that I bought, as I say, they were from a trader who I'm not going to name because he's been good as gold and he's refunded me in full with no messing. He bought through other traders, and it looks like along this chain no one had actually thought to do a watch register check. So effectively these watches are being held in my possession currently, while the insurance companies who have actually paid out in one case, and I think there's an ongoing claim in the other one, I have to hold on to these watches. Now, what's going on here? Now, if I have sorry, chaos on the busy road. Nice and quiet out here. So if you'd have bought one of these watches and you'd have brought it into me or to Goldsmiths or to wherever you'd come to part exchange it a year or 2 or 3 years later, one of these was actually claimed for in 2022, but it still flags up 4 years later. So if you'd have taken that watch in to part exit or to sell it, then that retailer has to confiscate that watch and you don't get your money back. So this is why it's so important when you buy a second-hand watch to make sure that whoever you buy from gives you an up-to-date watch register certificate. It's not foolproof, so sometimes they can still slip through the net, but it's the minimum due diligence that you should do. I think it's about £10 for a single search, or we buy bulk search credits. So just as I say, just a bit of advice out there, take it with a pinch of salt, take it or leave it. I mean, as I say, I've only had 3 that have been flagged up out of the 1,300 or so that I've checked since I was using Watch Register in 2022. But if that had happened to be a watch that you bought and you were trying to sell it or part exchange it, you would lose the watch and obviously the money that you'd invested into that. These were comparatively low cost watches. I think the 2 were about 1,100 odd quid, which that sounds arrogant at the low cost in our respect, but if you'd have done that with a £10,000 watch or a £20,000 watch, you'd have lost a lot of money. So follow me for more watch money saving tips, and speak to you soon.